What up, everybody? It's your boy MC Inspires Black Superman, Mr. Health and Wealth. And this week's message is your words have power. And if you don't believe in yourself, remember somebody does. And this is where I'm going with this. I recently heard a story about Thomas Edison that I've never heard before that just blew my mind. It actually almost brought tears into my eyes. And I'm going to share the story with you. So if you're a crier, I'm not a crier, but if you're a crier, get your Kleenex ready. All right, this is what happens. So it says, one day, the great inventor Thomas Edison came home and gave a paper to his mother. He told her, "My teacher gave me this paper and told me to only give it to my mother." His mother's eyes were tearful as she read the letter out loud to her child. It said, "Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him and doesn't have enough good teachers for them to train him. Please teach him yourself." Many years later, after Edison's mother had died, he was looking through old family things. Now, one of the greatest inventors of the century, he suddenly saw folded pieces of paper in the corner of a desk drawer. He took it and opened it up. On the paper was written, "Your son is addled," which means mentally ill. "We won't let him come to our school anymore." Edison cried for hours, and then he wrote in his diary, "Thomas Alva Edison was an adult child that by a hero mother became the genius of the century." Now, what does that mean for you? Number one, your words have so much power. It's something that I've even had to remind myself of in the past as I got older, is I have to be mindful of what I say, saying things like, "Hey man, I'm just broke. I'm broke right now. I'm broke." You can't say that. Or, "You know what? I'm not as smart as this person. I'm not as smart as that person." You can't say that. Or, "Oh, maybe I'm an introvert. Oh, I can't work that hard. I can't talk to people." You gotta be mindful of what you tell yourself. You have to be mindful of what you say. Your words have so much power. And whether you're speaking them to yourself, whether you're speaking them to somebody else, or you're speaking them to your children, guess what? Your words have power. If you're a leader or a mentor or a coach and you're pouring into somebody, you're processing with them, they're dealing with challenges, your words have power. But a lot of times, a lot of us need to look into the mirror and just have those 5 minutes every single morning, every single lunch, every single evening, and speak power to ourselves because our words matter. And then when we don't believe in ourselves, we have that person pouring into us like Thomas Edison had his mother. So I'm telling you, sometimes it's tough to really encourage yourself or be lifted up when things are hard. But let me tell you, there's people who are looking out for you when you don't even know. Something my good friend Tara Lewis reminded me of the other day and almost had me in tears at the office. But she reminded me that there are people rooting for you and looking out for you when you don't even know. So speak power into your life and have those people who have your back, who are always encouraging you and telling you just to keep going. Even on your worst days, guess what? God still loves you and God's going to bless you. That's my message for the week. You guys have a phenomenal week. Take care.